Hi, dear students. I am Roljan Joske, TGT English from JNB Kadapa, Andhra Pradesh. Today, let us learn a lesson entitled If I Were You. It is a play written by Douglas James. This play follows the life of a playwright who is named Gerard. This play by Douglas James is an account of how Gerard escapes a killer through his sheer cleverness. Douglas James, who was born in Bray, has written frequently for television, most notably as the creator of Riordan's RTE's long-running serial in the 1970s. He has also written a number of plays including The Savages, The Ice Goddess, and Not the Traffic Straight Ahead, an ironic drama of wasted urban lives. He was born on 13th October 1888 and died on 11th December 1946. He was educated at Westminster School and Trinity College, and he was a British. One of his most famous books was The Mad Mullah of Somaliland. If I Were You by Douglas James is an interesting play that has mystery, suspense, surprise, and humor. It's a story in which an intruder intends to kill Gerard and impersonate him to escape the law, but the tables are turned on him as he is trapped due to Gerard's presence of mind. The play thus brings out that intelligence and presence of mind can help us come out of trickiest of situations. The play opens with Gerard answering a phone call, which is from a client to whom he promises to deliver the props for rehearsal. He is busy packing for travel in this connection when a flashlight dressed intruder wearing an overcoat and a soft hat and carrying a revolver in his hand enters his home. However, before he can take Gerard by surprise, the intruder bumps accidentally against a table and alerts Gerard to his presence. Not at all nonplussed, Gerard tries to figure out who the intruder is when the latter threatens him with dire consequences if his questions are not answered. The intruder declares that he is not there to tell him about himself but to learn more about Gerard. The intruder, who looks somewhat like Gerard, wants to murder Gerard and thereafter steal his identity. He is a robber who specializes in the theft of jewels and plans to use Gerard's house and car for his schemes. By assuming his identity, he can evade the police and lead a peaceful life. The intruder further surprises Gerard by telling him that he has noticed his manner of speech and has taken care to adopt a resemblance to him in looks too. He needs to change his identity because the cops are searching for him for having killed one of their colleagues. He also tells Gerard how he has come to know about him and his habit of keeping aloof by overhearing a conversation between two people. But it is a clever Gerard who has the last laugh when he fools the intruder into believing that he too is running from the law and is about to flee. He explains to the intruder that unfortunately one of his men has been caught. He is suspecting trouble that night. That is why he is ready to make his getaway. He has a disguise outfit ready, horse mustaches and whatnot. He adds that he has posted a man on the road to call him the moment he sees the police. The intruder seems taken in. That means he slowly started believing him. As the telephone bell rings, Gerard tells the intruder that it might be the call from the informer. He completely befalls the intruder by making him check for himself if everything is safe outside before they escape. He makes him peep into the dark cupboard, giving the impression that it leads to the garage. The moment the intruder peeps in, Gerard pushes him into the cupboard, knocking the revolver out of his hand. While the intruder keeps rattling the door and shouting, "Let me out of here!" Gerard gets down to business. Very coolly, he answers a phone call apologizing that he wouldn't be able to deliver stage props in time for rehearsal. At the same time, he requests the caller to send the surgeon to his place, and this while he guards the cupboard with the intruder's revolver. So, the theme of this particular play is the play emphasizes the need of retaining one's presence of mind and a cool head in situations of crisis. Panic complicates matters, but cool temperament can help one escape from any tight corner with ease. Criminals who mastermind most well thought out crimes can also be outwitted because they are fearful of the law and of getting caught. Hence, tactful planning and handling of a situation can trap even experienced criminals. The message that we can take from this play is the play gives a message that overconfidence can lead to disastrous results. One should never consider oneself to be smarter than the opponent. The intruder makes the serious error of thinking that Gerard is no match for him. Therefore, he lets down his guard. The play also conveys the message that intelligence, presence of mind, and keeping a cool head can help us overcome the gravest problems that we may encounter. Gerard retains his cool and turns the situation to his advantage and cleverly tricks the intruder and locks him up in the cupboard before calling the police. There are certain unfamiliar words that we may come across. Gypsies, it means nomads, wanderers. They never settle down in any particular place. Inflection, a change in the modulation of voice. Embrace, accept. Dandy, stylish, fashionable. Gratuitous, double, done without reason. That means it was an unnecessary thing. To beat it, to leave immediately. Posh, rich, showy. Pantomime, to mime or copy someone. Tribute, to show gratitude, respect, or admiration for someone or something. Elude, escape. Dodge, to avoid someone, here the police. Queer, strange. Invested in, taken up, adopted. There are some very important questions also. Who was the intruder in Gerard's house? Why did he break into his house? The intruder who broke into Gerard's house was a criminal. He had murdered a cop and was being chased by the police. He broke into Gerard's house with the intention of murdering him and taking on his identity to evade the police. Why does the intruder intend to kill Gerard? The intruder is a criminal who is being chased by the police for having murdered a cop. As per his plan, the intruder intends to kill Gerard in order to take on his identity and escape capture by the police. In this way, he can lead a peaceful life without living in constant fear of arrest and punishment. Why does the intruder not kill Gerard immediately? The intruder does not kill Gerard immediately because he first wants to get all the necessary information from him. Without his information, his plan to take on Gerard's identity will not succeed. So, my dear students, it is a gist of the play only. Just read it thoroughly each and every line. Learn the extracts, the dialogues, everything, word meanings, the questions and answers. There is a book bag that is also going to be supplemented to you with easy to difficult questions and the most frequent doubts asked by the students also. So you may go through all these things and prepare well for the examinations and all the best. Thank you.